WYMT Mountain News at 11.
Good evening, I'm Justin Case. We begin tonight on a sad note. A 3-year-old child died in a dog attack today. It all happened in Louisville around noon. Police there say they were called to the scene where they found the child injured. First responders tried to perform CPR on the child, but he did not survive his injuries. Animal Services will quarantine the dog for 10 days. They did not release its breed. We have new details in the inmate disturbance at the Bell County Jail yesterday afternoon. Today we learned the names of the 5 inmates charged in the incident. Those charged are Brad Barnett, Jonathan Widener, Tamalj Posey, Jonathan Maples, and Virgil Brock. All 5 were charged with inciting a riot, criminal mischief, wanton endangerment in the 1st degree, menacing and terroristic threatening in the 3rd degree.
I feel really good and secure that our staff can handle these little incidents that may pop up, and whenever we don't, it's good to know that you have people that are willing to help us.
Jailer Gary Ferguson says he is glad to report that none of the officers were injured. Police in Floyd County are asking for your help in identifying 2 people who stole items from Betsy Layne High School. WYMT's very own Buddy Forbes talks to representatives at the school who say the incident is not only a setback for the administration, but it's something that impacts the students.
They come from behind the school building, come up here, got in that building, and I think that's when they started putting some bags together.
Athletic teams at Betsy Layne High School suffered a setback Tuesday morning when 2 people came onto the campus and stole items from their facilities.
From what we've seen, what we've gathered, softball was mostly, drinks, snacks, stuff, just typical concession items. We're missing a TV and a PS2, I think, PlayStation 2 that some people have donated so that, before a game, after a game, the football players can use it and kind of release some stress.
Parsons said the theft is unfortunate for the school because it is currently installing a new security system.
It's just the security system that we got. I love everything about it. It's just they caught us at a hard time.
But he said it is more unfortunate for the students who are impacted.
They stole from kids. They didn't steal from us or nobody else. All the money that we use for softball and stuff goes right back to the programs. So these 2 gentlemen, lady and gentleman, really kind of, takes us a step back for our school.
He is confident that the school and community can weather this storm.
We'll try to get everything put back together, fundraise, get all the supplies back. We're going to be there to help the kids out because that's what we're here for. And as the community goes, we're a small community, but we're family. We take care of each other.
And believes justice will be served. In Floyd County, Buddy Forbes, WYMT Mountain News.
The incident is currently under investigation, and anyone with information should contact the Floyd County Sheriff's Department. An incident in Pike County is raising the alarm for some parents. Yesterday, while a 7th grader was waiting at a school bus stop, an elderly man came up to the student and asked if they wanted a ride home. Thankfully, nothing came of it, and the child got on the bus moments later. Officials say they want to find out who this was, and they want to know the man's motives.
If it was innocent in what you were doing, please come forward and let us know. That way we can, put an end to it. But, if not, we're going to have to continually search until we find out what was going on. So, it's an isolated incident, first one we've had. So it could have been a very instant. It could have been something else, but we're going to take it seriously until we find out what the issue was with it.
The police department has increased patrols in the area. If you have any information on the incident, you are asked to contact the Pikeville Police Department. Donations are pouring in for the Howard family after a Harlan County house fire claimed the lives of Allison Howard and her 2 young toddlers. Allison's husband, Chad, continues to recover at a burn unit in Georgia. Tonight, a group of community members are taking their support one step further. I went to a benefit concert tonight at Harlan Elementary School, where 6 bands are hoping their performances continue helping the family during their time of crisis. 6 local bands are doing what they do best for a family in mourning. The lead singer of Kudzu Killers went to school with Chad Howard, so for him, this benefit concert is personal.
We actually played at the funeral. We played a couple of songs that the family requested, so it was nice to do that too. So we're just one-upping it here, trying to give back as much as we can.
April 22nd is when a fire tore through the Howard family's home in the Tots community. Just a short time later, these bands jumped into action.
The other day in the office, I just looked at him and I said, we should probably try to do something for this family. It's something that we should, really get the music community to help give back to them, because the music community's been good to us in Harlan. So we want to try to be good to the people whenever there's something horrific that happens like this.
Many of these band members and even most of the audience do not know the Howard family personally, but this is the kind of community where things like that don't matter.
This community, being small, is actually close-knit. So when something like this happens, everybody hears about it real quick, and everybody, banded together really quick, because, funeral costs and everything is just so expensive now.
Giving what you can to someone in need, even when you don't have much to give, that's what defines Eastern Kentucky.
I'm just glad that the good Lord gave us an opportunity to come down here and try to help out people in our community to the best of our talents.
Making sure a family who has lost so much knows they will never be forgotten. The concert helped raise about $600 for the family. The organization With Love from Harlan has already raised about $15,000, all of which will help with the family's medical bills and funeral costs. Earlier today, severe storms rolled through the mountains. Here's a video of a severe thunderstorm that came through Knox and Bell counties. It was sent to us by WYMT weather spotter Johnny Nicholson. Paige, are we going to see anything else like what we just saw anytime soon?
Well, Justin, we do have the possibility for a few storms as we head into your Friday, but I think the severe threat is definitely over for today. You'll notice that marginal risk out for a good portion of our area. Remember, that's a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale, where that darker green is highlighted. So a few storms are still possible for tomorrow, but my bet is I don't think they'll be as severe as what we saw today. Today we saw really the bulk of those storms moving in. You'll see that here, satellite and radar, really over the past 6 hours or so. Those showers and storms moving through our area. Now we're just seeing rain across the area, and as we scan the skies now, we're really just seeing a little bit of backscatter from that radar, where most of those showers have now moved off to the east, and they'll continue to do so throughout the overnight hours. Temperatures, though, they've cooled down, especially with those storms moving in, but now that cloud cover has moved in, so it'll keep us pretty warm throughout the overnight hours. Temperatures will be into about those lower 60s for now, and as we head into your Friday, few storms are definitely possible. Those soggy conditions, though, continue into your Saturday. The good news is we do clear out by the time we get to Sunday, but when on Sunday, I'll have those details coming up for you in just a little bit. Justin.
Paige, thank you. Aiming for Hope. London Police Department is holding a Relay for Life bullseye pistol competition in hopes of raising money for cancer patients. Those interested can register at Center Target Firearms, an indoor range in London. You can also register alone or as a team of 3. Officers and volunteers say there's nothing better than practicing good aim for a good cause.
Having all the officers come in here, interact with the public, just gives that connection there, and we're happy to have them in here.
There are still 2 days to participate. All proceeds go to benefit the American Cancer Society through Relay for Life. Today marks day 1 of the Knott County Trail Ride. Over the next 4 days, they expect nearly 2,000 people to show up. Beyond the trail riding and opportunities to catch up with people, there will be a concert Friday and Saturday night. The trail ride offers the entire region an opportunity to capture much needed income, something local judge executives say they're taking notice of.
Just want to kind of do a regional thing and bring other counties into our county too. It's not all about just Breathitt County, but we've got a trail ride coming up 3rd weekend in May, and I'd like to invite people to come out to it, but I just want to come and get some ideas, and I'm glad I did. I mean, this is awesome.
Both Dobson and Noble say what is good for one county is good for all counties, and that adventure tourism is the future of Eastern Kentucky. Today, in honor of the National Day of Prayer, people across our region gathered together to say a prayer for America. Those who attended a ceremony along streets in downtown London say standing together in front of the courthouse shows symbolism of all people coming together and calling out to God in one mind, one accord, and one heart. Living by the Bible verse John 15:5, Ken Smith says, "Not one day goes by that he does not thank the Lord."
Every morning I pray, and I pray for first responders. First thing I do is pray for them, because you know what they face every day. I mean, it's just bad.
City officials say this is the 9th year in a row they've held a ceremony for the community to attend. Coming up at 11, controversy over an abortion bill spills out in Alabama. But first, severe weather smacks the Midwest. We'll take you there.
And showers and storms continue into your Friday, but what about that weekend forecast? We'll have those details in just a few short minutes.